And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we continue along with Switcheroom. This is episode 3, map 6, Mount Terror. I think the key to this map, to be honest, is to make sure you collect the ammo. There's not a lot of ammo at the beginning of this map, so if you're pistol starting, you're going to need to get some, and get some quick. So I'm going to show you some good tips on how to really load up your arsenal, and then how to proceed through the map, I think, in the best way possible. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Ultimate Doom platform. As always, we're playing on the Ultra-Violence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. There are 173 kills to be had, 2 secrets to find, 16 items to pick up. Well, let's pick up the fun and start off here. We'll definitely want to take care of that shotgunner, grab these goodies as well and take care of that shotgunner. Yeah, and then we're going to want to get out of here before the walls proverbially and literally close in. So now we have a couple of shotguns, which is pretty good. We have some infighting with the enemies, which is even better. Let's see here. No, doesn't look like we'll be able to get this zombie meant to be. You're perfect. Here's a shotgun for us. Another shotgun. So now we definitely have enough ammo to take on these initial waves of enemies. Let's just take a look, make sure we got the armor and health bonus. We did. Okay, so now we can exit out here. We're going to gather up a little bit more ammo this way. And we're also going to grab the rocket launcher. We're not going to use it right away, though. We're going to use our newly found shotgun shells to take care of these lost souls that have now been released because we picked up the rocket launcher. So if we let them come to us, we definitely save some ammo. Plus, we could get lucky, yeah, with some crossfire like that from the imps across the way. And that's how I get rid of them. Maybe one more. Pick up some bullets on this side. And then we're going to do the same thing to release some imps on this side for grabbing the green armor. We're going to let them come out. And then we're going to go around them to pick up all these shotgun shells. Quite a few lying around here. And then we just take care of these imps. Ideally, without taking any damage. Not always possible. Alright, and that's how we gather the ammo and take care of those enemies. Speaking of that, we're going to continue this way for the purpose of ammo collection. We're going to take care of this shotgunner, who's going to be a nuisance if he keeps firing at us. We're going to lure out these enemies, except for that shotgunner, who wasn't caught by surprise. We do want some infighting. We're going to hop around. And we're going to pick up all this wonderful ammo, shotgun shells, box of bullets, box of rockets. So now we're pretty loaded for bear. We're going to try to get a little bit more infighting to preserve some ammo, but nothing too crazy. We'll give it a few seconds. And then we can go ahead with our trusty shotgun and take care of the remaining enemies. Quite a bit of infighting there, so we did okay. More shotguns here. Same deal. We do have a rocket launcher. I do find the rockets explode at the basically the upper end of the window, so it's really just splash damage you get on the Cacos. Not ideal as far as ammo preservation, so I don't use the rockets there for that reason. There are a bunch of imps in here. Sometimes they show, and sometimes they just wander around. We can come back for them. That's fine. There's one other area we want to grab some ammo. And that's over there. We're going to kind of hop, skip, and jump our way across here. Get on this side of it. The reason for that is we're going to avoid some fire for the most part from the other way, although we can't face some fire from that greenish building. Now we're going to face some fire for sure. Let's lure out at least one Spectre. And then we can go in and entertain the other Spectre. There was a box of shotgun shells, a health pack, and a shotgun. So we did manage to pick up quite a bit of ammo, and now I think we're ready for map progression. So why don't we go ahead and do that? The first area that we can progress, I guess, would be this way towards this green building. There are some imps, 4 of them to be precise, and cages just outside. Now let's head inside. Of course, the door will close behind us. We won't be able to get out. It's on a timer, so in theory we can just stand here the whole time and the door will open. So if you're really unsure of yourself, you can do that, I guess. But we're going to go ahead. We now have the chain gun collected. We have a backpack. And my strategy, there are some barons here, imps, and pinkies. I do want to have some infighting to preserve the ammo. So why don't we go ahead and grab the red key. That will get the party started. And there will be a whole bunch of anger and surliness from the enemies, and that's to be expected. Do pick up as you see, the exit door is now open. Pick up both plasma packs. We're going to need that for the plasma rifle later. Oop, did not mean to get surrounded. That was terrible. By the pinkies. Totally not the idea. But we will grab these stim packs to make up for my foolish error. And now we're back up to full strength again. Okay. I think we're just about done running around. We can go ahead and pick off some of the stragglers, the survivors. And then we'll turn our attention to the barons. Now, we do have a lot of shotgun shells. We did manage to traverse the map to pick up a whole bunch, plus there's some more ammo in this room. So I like to just use the shotgun. There will be circumstances where the rockets are going to be better and useful as far as we're going to be in a bit of a tight spot. I don't consider this room one of them in the sense of having a lot of room to move around, so I like to use the shotgun. But feel free to fire off a rocket if you want to speed things up, that's okay too. You also have your chain gun if that's your thing. Alright, thank you very much, Baron. I was wondering if you're ever going to fall there. So now we're done and we have the red key, so we're going to continue with map progression this way towards the red key door, I guess. So why don't we go ahead. I'd like to take out the chain gun here because there's shotgunners behind the door. You just want to be safe about it. More around this corner. As you can see, you can catch a few strays pretty easily. Don't go in front of that door. Just get rid of that, that opening rather. Just get rid of that shotgunner, and then we'll go around the other way and do the same thing. And now we can go ahead. I take out the shotgun here. I like to just make sure I don't take a lot of flack, if you wish, from the lost souls. I'd rather they stay inside and take care of them this way. A few more rockets in there. So grab the rockets and any health you need before grabbing the blue key. I recommend take out the rockets now. As soon as you grab the blue key, that wall will lower and reveal a baron and a bunch of pinkies. So I do want to soften up the baron. That should be enough. We've softened up some pinkies too, I would suspect. And that's it for the baron. I know a pinky went this way. And there should be another one here. Maybe two. Well, there we go. And that's that. So now we've cleared out this area. We now have the blue key. So now we can do more map progression towards the blue door. Now, you'll notice that little candle there. That's a secret area, so we're going to get that a little later. But the blue door is actually right there in front of that blood pool, in front of the damaging floor. Well, might as well take care of these imps. They've revealed themselves. We're going to need to take care of them anyway, and this peekaboo window is pretty convenient, I find. They can't fire through to get us, so why not just hit some low-hanging fruit. Let's go ahead now, grab one of these rad suits. He'll take a little bit of damage. That's unavoidable. Chain gun again. Open up the blue door. This is just basically a big maze filled with gunners, zombies, and shotgunners to be particular. So go ahead. We are going to want to hit that switch. Keep the party moving. Yes, and now we're almost at the part where we can exit here. We're going to shoot to the right. Oh, already got him. And then we're going to go left. This is the exit. Now, we're going to teleport to another building. Keep your chain gun up because we're going to be in a room with a couple of shotgunners and 3 zombie men. So why don't we go ahead and you do the best you can. Grab the yellow key. Grab the ammo. The rat suit's wearing up, but that's okay. Pick up some plasma. That's going to be good. Fire off 1 rocket, I think. I think that's plenty. And here's our first secret coming up. It's a bit tough to get before those, well, maybe we'll have to deal with them first, I suppose. these cackles are coming, but there's a teleporter there, and there's also a chainsaw sitting there, but behind the chainsaw there's a switch. It's just hard to get to the chainsaw sometimes, but I'll do my best to finagle my way over here. There we go. And now press the switch. Now I'm going to teleport directly to where that cackle is. So I'm not sure. There it is. Okay, good. So no death for me. Or no death for the cackle either. I guess I could have telefragged him. So as you saw, I made it onto that tiny little edge, got that chainsaw, I guess, but hit the switch and allowed us to get here. But the switch, what it did is actually it allowed us to access the secret exit. I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning of this map. Maybe I didn't. There's a secret exit at the end of this map. So we are going to go ahead now and take care of this Lone Baron. We did get rid of really almost all, if not all, the imps in this area. You can see now there's the exit. It's actually the secret exit. I've revealed it, so you can see it. I'll tag it here just so you understand. Yeah, so that's the secret exit. We still have to make our way over to the regular exit, though, and dispose of the enemies there. So why don't we go ahead, pick up all this nice ammo, the health and armor bonuses. We should be almost done. Yeah, there we go. There's the... yeah, so we have the one secret left, and we do have the all the items. So before we head over to this area, well, I guess in order to avoid that, I guess I'll have to go around. I did want to show you the other secret that I had pointed out before. So we're going to grab that other rad suit. It's on the other side of the blue building, you may recall, where I said this candle was. So let's go ahead. Mega armor, rad suit, and some health. So that's definitely never anything to be upset about. Let's go ahead and do that. Besides, it counts towards your 100%. Now let's get to the final area before we head back to the secret exit. This is where the regular exit is. It's a tough room. Lots of enemies in here, including some barons. But there's going to also be a plasma rifle, which is going to be our godsend. We are definitely going to use it, and we have not used any of our plasma. We've picked up a decent amount this whole map, and we haven't used a single drop of it. So we are definitely going to use the plasma rifle. Eat it, Lost Soul. Yeesh. Alright, let's make our way over here, and then work our way down a step or two before that imp fires at us. I guess too late. I guess I got a little small hit from the end. Well, there's another one. Okay, well, I guess they got the jump on me. Any health packs here just to kind of freshen me up? Yeah, there's a couple here. So why don't we go ahead and do that? And then we head towards the final area. Like I said, we're going to get we got the plasma rifle, and we've saved up all of our plasma. We're going to need it because this is a tight room. Rockets are possible, but not advised. They give us all kinds of ammo, including more plasma. But I'm going to use the plasma rifle on those barons, and then just basically, eventually, I'm going to make my way back into that room as a whole point. But I'm first going to try to, like, blast away the barons to the extent that I can. Take maybe a little bit of damage from the imps, potentially. As you can see, we are locked in here for now, but now we are no longer. Well, it seems to me we can use rockets now. Oop. And we'll finish off the Baron. I think he's the last enemy here. Excellent. And this is the exit, which we are not going to take. We do have all the secrets and all the items, but we are not lame. No, no, no. Here at Classic Doom Walkthroughs, we always take the secret exit because it's a lot more fun. And, of course, I do want to show you the secret map. So, I mean, why wouldn't I? So let's go ahead and head back to the secret exit switch. I guess I'll grab the other stim pack, and we will do our final count. Yes, all 173 kills, both secrets, and all 16 items. You know what that means? Indeed, we're done. And that's Mount Terror. I like this map. It's fun. I mean, as long as you collect the ammo at the beginning, I showed you all the ammo caches for you to swing by and pick everything up. You should do okay. And I save all my plasma for the end because that's a tight room with a lot of enemies, including 2 barons. That's my approach. I do hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. Otherwise, well, not otherwise, I guess, or you got some good tips and tricks, or you enjoyed it just for the sake of watching it, either of those reasons are perfectly good reasons to hit the subscribe button, is what I was going to say, so you can not miss any further videos that I upload. For now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today. See you next time.